she's no bubble-headed bleach blonde, but would Robin Meade give up news for a career in music? This is Mediabistro.
Look, things change.
Anyone with a camera and computer
We're now
is
saying
good
we
idea.
should pay attention
What's
to
the
where
user
the
value
author
proposition?
may evolve.
Robin, thanks again.
I love this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why don't you just stay?
You know, this is how I got a lot of my record done in Nashville.
Yeah, just stick
People
it
would
around
say,
in the
do
studio.
you want to come out and sing? And I'm like, don't ask, because I will.
Speaking of your music, one of the covers you do is Don Henley's 1982 song, Dirty Laundry.
Do I get style points for that?
You do the bubble-headed bleach blonde, which you're obviously not.
Thank you.
So what does that song mean to you?
Yeah, I loved Dirty Laundry from the time it came out. I want to say it came out, maybe I was in junior high or something. I don't even know if I understood what it was about then, but you know, as I continued to listen to the song through the years, and you have like your little 80s set list that you still like to listen to, right? I was like, oh my gosh, this song is about the news. I don't know what happened to Don Henley or what ticked him off so bad, but he wrote this scathing song about the news. And I always thought, if I'm gonna do an album, how tongue-in-cheek and how wink-nudge would it be for a news anchor to make a song about dirty laundry? Because he wrote it in the first person of a news person. Just give us something we can use. People love it when you lose. We love dirty laundry.
Can you sing a few?
Yeah. I changed just one word, which was I make my living off the morning news instead of the evening news. I make my living off the morning news. Just give me something I can use. People love it when you lose. They love dirty laundry. Now I have an extra Elmer Fudd resonance because of a cold that I'm sporting. So.
Okay. So the re-release of Brand New Day is out now with a couple extra bonus tracks. Are you working on a new album at the moment?
I haven't physically worked on it, meaning usually I'll drive up to Nashville and do some songwriting sessions, record some. So I haven't done that yet, but it is in the concept stage. So this time I think I want to go heavy love songs. And the first album, it was like I wanted to hold the viewer's hand to introduce him to the musical Robin, because I didn't want to sing songs that weren't authentic to me, and that they would go, but that's not the news lady I know. So in other words, I wanted to make sure I wasn't singing about being naked on a bar with a lover, because they're going to go, well, she's married, and obviously that wouldn't fly in the newsroom.
And she's fully clothed when I watch her at 7 in the morning.
Exactly. So I think now with the second album, I can take liberties and maybe do some love songs where it's not necessarily about my experience. I think we've held the viewer's hands enough that I can take liberties. Probably still not sing about dancing on the bar and having a lover.
You should try it though, because you never know. You never know what's going to resonate, what's going to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to your news persona, you jumped out of a plane with President George H.W. Bush. How did that come to be, and tell us about it?
So I was the only journalist invited up on this plane ride. Bush 41 was turning 85, and he had made it kind of a tradition at certain years to jump. So the Golden Knights knew that he was going to be doing this. They had kind of pestered me for years to go and jump with them. They knew that I was doing Salute to Troops on our air every day. That's just a segment that's maybe 30 seconds long, but it's usually one of the most popular segments of our show. So a lot of the military folks are our viewers. The Golden Knights were. And so for a long time they'd said, come jump with us, do a story with us. And, you know, I had checked with legal. So, you know, basically the company would say no for me. But I would say to the Golden Knights, come up with a story where I can't say no. I have to jump. And so they came to me and they had asked Mr. Bush, do you watch Robin Meade? And he was like, yeah, I'll let her come up. So we decided we were going to do this live. And the very thing that, the point that it was live, it saved me from going cuckoo. Yeah. Because I think the journalist part of you will go, okay, now in the story, I'm going to have to remember when I land, I'll be on live TV, so I got to get this person's name right, and this person, he'll be standing there, I want to grab them. And it kept me from going, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Because I had to think about the live shot that was about to happen as soon as I landed.
Right. So it sounds like you've got a great mix. I mean, you've authored a book a few years ago, you've got the album, the performing, the news thing, but do you ever see moving away from news and doing this singing, songwriting full time? No? No.
I think I'm lucky that I live in a time in the world where you can do more than one thing at a time. You can do multi-platform, as they like to call it in the biz. And I think it's all because of social media. Now, it used to be, in the days when you just had your three main anchors at night, you only saw them as Dan Rather. Like, we really didn't see our news people outside of their news role. But now, I think because of social media, we see 360. We see other angles of each other's lives and each other's beings. And you can do multiple things. I don't see why I couldn't do this job on the weekends, do that job. I think if you look around, most people are already doing it anyway.
Robin Meade, thank you so much for joining us.
Chris, thank you.